Hi guys, Geektry64 here, and today we're talking about the physical media release for Godzilla Minus One, which is just around the corner on November 19th. Some may consider this movie the spiritual successor to Oppenheimer, but I'm going to consider it a very good Godzilla movie. You know, I thought that Shin Godzilla was a good Godzilla movie, but you know what? Godzilla Minus One is a great Godzilla movie, possibly the best Godzilla movie that they've ever made. And I am a pretty big Godzilla fan, as you can see by my disc plate right behind me, all of the Godzilla movies that I have. I even enjoy the legendary MonsterVerse as well. So I just really like Godzilla, but Godzilla Minus One was not just a good Godzilla movie. It was a good movie too. So I am looking forward to picking this movie up. And in this video, we'll be talking about the options that are available, the price points. So we're going to be talking about all of that in this video. With all that said, let's just go ahead and jump into the video. First option we're going to look at is the DVD option at Amazon, Walmart, and Target. It's all $20. Basic price, basic stuff here for the DVD. The DVD does not have any special features if you're wanting to pick up the DVD. It's pretty much become the norm over the last year or two to not include the special features in the DVD. A DVD is basically the bare bones that they're going to give you on that disc. The DVD option does include the English dub as well as the original Japanese audio. You will have subtitles. I prefer the Japanese audio with the English subtitles. I don't mind reading. That's my preference when it comes to Godzilla movies and most Japanese movies or foreign movies that I watch, because I prefer to see the original actors' performances, and most of the English dubs aren't very good anyway. But some people don't like to read subtitles, and I completely understand that. So you will have an English dub available here on this release, and all of the releases that I'm going to talk about today are the same way. It will have an English dub as well as original Japanese audio with the subtitles. So with all that said, let's go ahead and move on to the Blu-ray option. So for the Blu-ray option at Amazon and Walmart, it's $25, which is standard pricing. Target is still listed at $33. Not really sure why. We're only a few weeks away from the release at this point. I don't know why they haven't dropped down that price, but that's what we're looking at. As you can see, it also has the same cover art as the DVD. I do wish we had a little bit more diversity in the art options that are available. I think this art is fine, but it's kind of a pretty bland color palette to me. Like I said, I like having more options for each of the releases, even if it's a basic release. But I do hate for this cover that they tacked on the Academy Award winner of Best Visual Effects. Yes, and we were all hyped as Godzilla fans to see them win an award, but I don't know why they tacked this on here. That just sticks out like a sore thumb. The font doesn't match. It just looks terrible. I wish it was just not included here. They should have just put that on the back of the box. There's no reason to put it on the front. Why would you do that?
Why would you do that? Why would you do any of that?
I will say that none of the preview images that are available for the basic releases for Godzilla Minus One include a slipcover. Now, it may still include a slipcover, and they may just not have it on the preview images, but if it doesn't include a slipcover, that'll be a very odd choice, in my opinion. The slipcover, I think, would definitely add a lot of dimension and visually to this. Imagine having like some embossing on the title or something like that. I think that would make it pop a little bit more. Typically, you do get slipcovers with new releases. That's one of the incentives to buy a new release Blu-ray and pay full prices for the slipcovers. Some people don't care about the slipcovers, and that's fine too, but it is kind of weird that all of the images don't seem to include one. And this Blu-ray is not dual packed. It does not include the DVD, so you're just getting the Blu-ray disc here. Again, it's pretty basic at this point. They just stopped dual packing Blu-rays with DVDs. And here are the special features for the release. I'm assuming that the special features will have English subtitles for this release. I'm going to get more into English subtitles for special features on another release here shortly. But I think with these basic releases, I'm hoping that they have subtitles, at least for the special features. I'm not really sure what the runtime is for these features. I didn't really find any information on that. So if you have information on how long the special features are, feel free to comment below. And and let people know. We've got some behind the scenes stuff. There's some trailers, TV spots, some bumpers and stuff. Looks like a couple maybe documentary features, short featurettes. These special features are also going to be included on the rest of the releases as well. Now, one of the things I've seen some people confused about online is people think that the basic releases or these releases are going to include Godzilla Minus Color. One release includes Godzilla Minus Color, and we'll get into that here in a minute. But these basic releases do not include Minus Color. They just are the standard movie. So let's go ahead and move on to the 4K option, which at Walmart and Amazon is $30 and Target is $40. Again, Target usually comes down on prices. Target's just kind of weird sometimes. But anyway, $30 is standard pricing here for the 4K. Again, same cover art as the DVD and the Blu-ray. As I said before, I wish there were some more cover art options. There are a lot of options I could have went with. I'll talk more about that later. Using the same art for all of these basic releases is just disappointing. I think it's lazy in my opinion. So this has the same special features as the Blu-ray option. And again, this does not include Godzilla Minus Color. And again, the preview images don't appear to show a slipcover. That's disappointing if you are someone who likes the slipcover, or one of the reasons you get the new releases is because you get the slipcover. Maybe it'll have one, but the images don't show it. The cover image doesn't say that it's dual packed with the Blu-ray. Normally that would be on the slipcover. But if you look at all the listings do say that it is dual packed with a Blu-ray. So that's nice. If you get the 4K disc as well as the Blu-ray disc. Most likely the 4K will just have the feature, and then the Blu-ray disc will have the Blu-ray copy of the movie with the special features on that Blu-ray disc. That's what my guess would be. That's typically how it works. We've also got the 4K Steelbook option, which at Amazon and Walmart was $35 and Target was $47. Unfortunately, it doesn't really matter what the pricing is because this has been sold out for months.
In accordance with the laws of supply and demand, the new list price on each figure just doubled.
So that really sucks, unless you're one of the few who did pre-order initially. The pre-orders for this dropped months ago. They have not gotten any more in stock within like the last couple months. Typically with a lot of these releases, the bigger ones, they sometimes do sell out fast. But when there's a couple month window, they usually get some more in stock because they're like, oh, more people want this. We'll get some more. But that was not the case with this release. Not only is it annoying that they didn't get any more restocked, but when they sold out within the first week, because part of the reason why was because they dropped the Steelbook option before they dropped any of the basic options or any of the other options. So there was a good week or two window, maybe even longer than that, where they had the Steelbook available, but they didn't have the options for the basic release. So if you wanted to pre-order it, the only thing you could pre-order first was the Steelbook, which added to it selling out fast, along with it being a very highly anticipated release. So all of those things came together to have this Steelbook sell out immediately. Unfortunately, they don't have any more. Maybe they'll get some more and you might find it on release day. I highly doubt it. But we'll have to just wait and see. Now, I didn't pre-order this one during the pre-order window. I missed out. The main reason why was I was waiting for the other releases options to drop so I could make an informed opinion, because I saw that this one did not include Minus Color, and I was hoping that there was going to be another release that included Minus Color. Unfortunately, that wasn't the case. So not only did I not get one that had included Minus Color, but I also didn't get the Steelbook. And I'm a Steelbook collector, so that was kind of disappointing. One good thing about the release, if you did pre-order it, $35. That's a good priced Steelbook. That is a normal price Steelbook at $35. So kudos to anybody who did hit that pre-order window. So even though this appears to no longer really be an option that's available if you have not pre-ordered it, I'll share my thoughts anyway. I really do like the design of this Steelbook quite a bit. I like the removable slip. With the slip, you're getting one of the original poster designs with the white there. And then when you remove the slip, you get the clean image of Godzilla in the wrecked city. So that's a really cool slipcover. It reminds me of the Lionsgate releases, and I think it's a really cool looking Steelbook. And this is dual packed with the 4K and Blu-ray, just like the basic 4K is. And the next option we're going to look at is the Godzilla Minus One Blu-ray Deluxe Japanese Collector's Edition. Wow, that's a mouthful. For $65. Now this one is exclusive on the Godzilla website. and was actually originally released back in September. It actually shipped in September. What this is the original box set that was released in Japan. I believe it's just region free, so that way you can actually watch it here in North America. And again, these pre-orders actually dropped before any of the basic releases or the Steelbook release, and it released in September. And it sold out pretty fast. I think this was another one that sold out within the first few days. And the reason I'm mentioning it here is not just because it was an option, but it is currently an option, at least as of filming this video. Hopefully it's around when you see this video, if this is an option that you want. Right now, they are back up for pre-orders. They got some more in stock, and they're estimated shipping those out in November. So that's one of the main reasons I wanted to do this video, is to let you guys know this option is available. If you want minus color, this is the way to get minus color. This is the only way to get minus color physically, is to buy this box set, which I think is a huge selling point for me personally. And right now, this is the one I'm leaning towards. I think I might just end up going and pre-ordering this one. $65 is kind of pricey, but you're basically getting two full versions of the movie. And I don't know if we're going to get minus color on any of the other North American releases. They may be holding back on that. I don't know. There are 4 discs here in this set. Here's the full details here. You can always pause it and read this for yourself, but the first disc is the basic movie. It does have the English subtitles. Disc 2 is the copy of the movie on Blu-ray. It also has the special features. It looks like it's got the similar special features to what the basic North American release does. However, if you get this box set, all of these special features are in Japanese, and they didn't include English subtitles, which makes the special features unfortunately unusable unless you speak Japanese. Now, I speak a couple words, but certainly not enough to sit down and watch one of these special features and actually know what they're saying, which is unfortunate. Now, disc 3 includes Godzilla Minus Color. That one's on Blu-ray. So Godzilla Minus Color is not a 4K disc. It's on the Blu-ray disc. Now, at least they have English subtitles on the movies themselves. Otherwise, the whole thing would basically be unusable here in North America. Disc 4 is the bonus Blu-ray. A lot of really cool special features on this disc that I would love to watch and understand. But again, there's no English subtitles, unfortunately, on any of the special features. Kind of disappointing.
My disappointment is immeasurable, and my day is ruined.
It does seem kind of lazy to me. Getting some English subtitles put on these special features doesn't take a whole lot of work, to be honest. I don't know why it just seems lazy to me. I wish that they would have taken that extra step and put the English subtitles on. It is a digipack, so it's got a fold out, some really cool art on the cover. But again, this one is currently up for pre-order. If you want to get it, its estimated ship date in November. That may be pushed to December, who really knows. But a buddy of mine did get this one, did pre-order it, and got the release back in September. And it's a really nice looking box set. So I think that's what I'm leaning towards myself. But let's look at what's missing from this release. The number one thing missing here is, of course, as I've said multiple times, Godzilla Minus Color. This is the biggest thing missing here in this release. I tend to think that they may wait a while and then do a separate release for Godzilla Minus Color later down the road, kind of make people double dip. However, they may not. Right now, you can watch Godzilla Minus Color on Netflix. I don't know how long that's going to be there. We all know that Netflix contracts with these studios and these movies. In a year or so, it may not even be there. It may not even be there in a few months from now. So obviously owning it physically is the preferred method to guarantee that you can actually watch this when you want to watch it. But there are a few other things missing here as well. So Amazon Japan had an exclusive digibook, and it included an amazing looking steelbook with the Minus Color cover art. Perhaps we will get something like this steelbook for a Godzilla Minus One Minus Color option later on. I think this poster is probably my favorite of the Godzilla Minus One art. I really love it. I'd love to get this steelbook option released in North America for the later, hopefully down the line, Minus Color. Now, in regards to the basic cover art for the basic releases, as we talked about, there's a few other posters that they definitely should have included, and that would have created some more diversity in their releases. For one, you could have went with this one. This blue on white, I think, would make a great Blu-ray cover art. mean, let's just do a versus right now. Put them side by side. So this is a basic Blu-ray, and then this is my proposed cover art for the Blu-ray. Which one do you guys think? Comment and let me know. Always interested to see what you guys think when I throw up these versus options. And this poster right here was actually used for the theatrical re-release of the movie. They could have included this in one of the basic releases, like just to differentiate the Blu-ray and the 4K at least. You know, if you want to have the same art for the Blu-ray and DVD, that's mostly typical, but I just think the basic 4K needs some different art. This art is really awesome. I love this one. This should be the 4K art. This definitely should be the 4K art. And I think this was art that was used on the 4K in Japan, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I think that's a great poster. I think that would make a great 4K option art, or throw that on a Steelbook. I think that'd look really cool too. And this poster was done from Phantom City Creative. I think it looks great. I think it's nice and clean. I mean, you put this on a 4K, put this on a Steelbook. I really do like it. So there are a lot of options for cover art out there. I wish that they would have taken some of these. Again, like, it's not even that the basic release art is bad. It's just using it across all of the basic releases, I think, is lazy, especially when you only have one Steelbook option and that option is sold out. So having an additional Steelbook option or doing some other cover art, I think definitely would be better. And I know there are some people who don't care about the cover art. I obviously do. That's why I spend time talking about it. I display a lot of my movies from the front. Some people only display them from the spine, so they may not care as much, but for me, I do, and you know, that's the reason why I talk about it. Let's go ahead and move on to the recap. So moving into the recap, we've got the DVD option for $20. We've got the Blu-ray at Amazon and Walmart is $25, and Target is $33. We've got the basic 4K, which at Walmart and Amazon is $30, and Target is $40. The Steelbook at Amazon and Walmart is $35, and Target was $47, but unfortunately it is sold out. Maybe we'll get some more in. Then we got the Japan Collector's Edition, which you can get on Godzilla.com for $65. What option are you guys going to go with? I'm always interested to see what option you guys are going to go for. And are you going to wait and see if they release Godzilla Minus Color Edition later or a box set later? Are you going to hold out and bypass this release? Comment and let me know. Also, if you're one of the lucky few who got in on that Steelbook pre-order, let me know that as well. I'm interested to see, because it sold out pretty fast. Did they really get that many pre-orders, or did they just not order enough? I suspect probably a little bit of both. But anyway, I just want to thank everybody for sticking around on this video. Thank you, subscribers. All of you are awesome. And if you like this video, please like, comment, share, subscribe. Do all the YouTube stuff or don't. I'm not a beggar. I'm D264, and I'll always tell you the truth.